Hey, good evening everyone. Yesterday we spoke about how we should take action, and the action will lead to results, and the results that we want in order for us to succeed, right? And today we want to cover the question of what action should we take then. So let's start with this. Many of us are looking at making that shift, making that change, and you want to take action, but the question is, what action should I take, right? So first, maybe consider what actually would pay you money, right? Sometimes we think that doing a job pays us money, right? Doing an action with our hands, or giving our time in order to finish some work, that's what provides us with in return the money. But let me tell you that thinking needs to firstly have a shift, okay? Because the only way you would be actually making money is when you provide a solution, okay? When you provide a solution to the marketplace or to the people that are looking for one, all right? So there are two kinds of solution. People are either looking for a solution to solve a problem that they have, or number two, to reduce the pain or to eradicate the pain that they're feeling at the moment. So these two concepts are very important, and they're mutually exclusive, right? They often get mixed up in many of our minds, but let me try to give you this example, right? So someone loses their job, right? They actually get fired, and very frequently we hear that that's been happening. Even as people go back to work now, they find that, hey, they don't have a job to go back to. So the problem that they have is they don't have a job, right? But the pain that they are feeling is, it could be shame, it could be, discouragement, it could be, feeling a sense of loss, okay? For those who have worked a long period of time and then suddenly losing that particular job that they have, they feel a sense of loss, a sense of lack of control over their lives, right? So the pain that they have sometimes could be greater than the problem, and thus gets clouded and muddled up, and then they go on and do many different things. And that's where we spoke about it in other videos. If you were to look back into the channel, you see something called the shiny object syndrome. Running around, looking for the next best thing, but not really understanding the real issue. So now that we have identified that the market pays people that solves either problem or remove pain for somebody else, then this combination, if you are able to now provide a solution, then you will be making money. So every one of us have got some genius in us. Every one of us have got something that we're good at, right? And a lot of times we hear that, but many of us maybe have not identified what we're really good at, or what we're good at is so limited in terms of its scope, in the finality or the completion of a cycle of a service, that we feel that, hey, I'm only doing such a small part in the whole thing, and that part that I do may not be able to I may not be able to perform this and show my genius, or to help people, or to solve a problem. But you are definitely wrong, right? So I want to tell you that everyone has got their place in this world to be able to showcase what they're good at, what innate in them. All right. So let me break that down a little bit. Okay. It's got to have these three elements if you're looking at this genius that you have. Okay. Number one, it's got to be something that you are internally, that you are intrinsically excited about doing, which means that you would go all out to do it even if it wasn't for money. All right. And for me, it's in dabbling with electronics and filming or recording equipment, I can sit down and twist and turn and try to figure all these gadgets out, and all on my own, for nothing more than self-satisfaction, right? So the second thing in this equation is, other than your intrinsic desire to do this, or we call it a hobby or something that really spurs you on. The second thing is that there must be a demand for this. Okay, if there is no demand for this, then really what it actually means is that you have not found a way to make this solve a problem, or you have not found a way to have this reduce someone else's pain, right? But once you figure out, hey, the part that I'm doing, the thing that I like to do, actually can help someone else reduce their pain of spending so much time in doing and fiddling. For example, my example of, I love these technical bits and I love to, meddle around with equipment and all that, and versus someone who is really, technologically handicapped, so to speak, or they really don't like all this technology stuff, and even if they press a button, something will go wrong. So for someone like that, if you went in there, if someone like me went in there and say, hey, if you're going to put an event, or you're going to do something, I can come and help you set this all up, and all you need to do is do what you do best and what you're happy in doing, and the rest, let me take care of it. Can you imagine what you'll do for this person? Will it reduce pain? Yeah, the pain of shame, maybe the pain of interruptions, maybe when he's doing his speaking engagement, or he's doing his live call or whatever. Is there also a problem that I'm solving for him? Of course, right? So he may be cracking his head trying to figure out what to plug into where. How do you do a recording like this using just your iPhone? So then if I can help him just do that, for me it may be something of a second nature, and even if it's not, I will do my best to learn and to figure out how to do this in my own time, because I like it, right? And the third one is, make sure that the demand also comes with a price, right? So the three factors: something intrinsically that you like, your hobby, something that you're passionate about. Now make sure that it's mixed with a demand for this, or you need to find a way to look at how you can solve someone else's problem with something that you're good at or you're passionate at. And number three, make sure there is a price or a charge to it that you're able to charge someone for. Once you have these three pieces put together, then hey, you got a really win-win situation here, whereby the person gets served to solve their problem and to eradicate, to remove their pain. You get paid for doing so. They're happy because they get to do what they like to do for a fraction of the cost involved. Maybe the fraction of cost is monetary, but not in the pain of struggle and being stressed about it, right? And then if the price or the payment of it now can sustain you, and you're doing something that you like, versus going to a job that you're doing, maybe I always used to tell my colleagues and my team members, you have to do the 40% that you don't like, or 40-50% of what you don't like here. But there's another 40 to 50% or 50 to 60% I wish for you to do something that you like. And within my powers, I'd love for you to explore those areas, right? But there's still that 40-50% at times that they're doing things that it's not within their passion scope. So now you have a chance to do something right smack in the area of your passion zone. Alright, so the world is shifting so much that now the market allows for this kind of collaboration to happen, where I will do what I like to do, that I'm passionate in, charge a fee for it, and earn a living or make money doing that which I enjoy, and someone else is able to do the same. Alright, doing what they enjoy, and then outsourcing, or to let go of those areas where they don't enjoy, because that's not gonna serve them, that's not gonna make them more powerful. And on your end, if you can find that, you can find these three put together, you're gonna find a place where you'll be happy doing what you're doing and making the money, turning your passions into profits. Alright? So first, take action. Second, look at how you can solve someone else's problem. Alright, so for today's edition, I just want to share that with you. This is some of the learnings that I've got, and I hope to share more with you tomorrow. Alright? Take care. Eugene signing off. Bye.